What's up everybody, my name is Nico, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the top 10 most healthiest foods, okay? So these definitely depend on different things. Like if you're doing a certain type of diet, then certain foods will be better grouped together. But what I really try to do in this list is pick out some foods from different food groups. So I try to put some fat, some protein, some vegetables, some different food groups to give a well-rounded diet. So first one we're going to start off with is number 10 is an avocado. Okay, and this is technically it's a fruit, but it's super healthy because it's filled with polyunsaturated fats, monounsaturated fats, has tons of potassium and tons of other minerals and vitamins. So avocado, super healthy. Next up on the list is going to be a blueberry. And once again, this is another fruit, but this is very different from an avocado because blueberries don't have any fat and they don't really have any protein. It's really just fructose. It's really just sugar, like a carbohydrate, okay? So this is super healthy because of its antioxidants and because of all the different minerals and vitamins it has. So once again, this will fit into certain diet groups better. Like if you're doing let's say a vegetarian diet, then it's gonna work better than if you're doing something like, let's say, the keto diet. But all overall, it's a healthy food. So next up on the list, we have number 8, and that is going to be broccoli. Broccoli is fantastic. It lowers estrogen levels. It is really any of the leafy green vegetables, those are all healthy because of the vitamins that are in there, and broccoli has tons of fiber as well. So broccoli is a super healthy food, not only for those reasons, but also because of the protein that it has in it, and it doesn't have any bad sugar or anything. It's a very well-rounded food, and it fits into lots of different types of diets. So next up we have an olive, and you might be surprised, an olive is actually a fruit too. So this would fall into a similar category as an avocado because it's a healthy fat. It has polyunsaturated, monounsaturated fats, and it also has lots of cancer-preventing properties. So that's another reason I put this on the list at number 7. Next up, we have lentils, okay? And this is one of the only carbohydrates on the list, but lentils are super healthy because of the fiber and because of the protein in them. And the other thing that I really like about lentils that also is in broccoli and a lot of the leafy green vegetables is the fact that they cleanse out your liver. So a lot of the toxins and bad things that get stored in your body in the fat cells and in your liver, lentils and a lot of these leafy green vegetables will help clean that out. So, and I'm not a big fan of the reason I can't really put too many high glycemic carbs on here is because I don't think those are always the healthiest thing. That's why I picked lentils, because it's more of a slower digesting carb and it's high in fiber, so that one is a little bit healthier. Now, next up on the list, we have kale, and kale is very similar to broccoli. The only reason I put kale a little bit higher up is just because of it has some of the minerals and vitamins in kale. It's a little bit more denser, and it has more nutrients than broccoli does. But both of those are super healthy. And with a lot of these leafy green vegetables, it's almost like they're so similar that it's really hard to compare. It's like it depends on which vitamin you're looking for. But broccoli, kale, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, spinach, all those are super healthy ones. They all have a lot in common. Now, these last 4 are 4 of my most favorite foods. These are more unique foods, okay? So number 4 is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate, let's see, it has theobromine, it has polyphenols, antioxidants. It even has a little bit of caffeine in there too, so that's a good thing to know. But it has anti-cancer properties. I mean, it has doesn't really have too many carbs. The carbs it does have, it's higher in fiber. It has a very little bit of protein, and then the majority of it is fat, but it's lots of healthy fats like the polyunsaturated fats, monounsaturated fats. So dark chocolate, excellent food. Next up, here we go, number 3, an egg. Now this is probably my favorite food because just for so many different reasons. Number 1, high in protein. Number 2, zero carb. Number 3, it has lots of healthy fats in there. Then the other thing with eggs I really like too is you can cook them in so many different ways. So you can make scrambled eggs, hard-boiled eggs. That's the other reason it's my favorite. But egg, not only is it super high in healthy fats and protein, it also is filled with lots of minerals like choline and all these different things. So that's why egg is number 3. Number 2, salmon, okay? And salmon is very healthy. Make sure, the thing with this one is you want to get it wild caught. You don't want to get the farm raised salmon because the things that they feed the farm raised salmon is not the same as the wild caught salmon. You want the natural wildlife salmon. So salmon's super high in omega-3 fatty acids and super high in protein, pretty much 0 carbs. And that's why I put salmon a little bit above, it's one above egg just because of the higher protein content and because of the higher content of omega-3 fatty acids and the healthy fats that are in there. So now the final one, number 1, is going to be liver, okay? And liver is, a lot of people don't like eating this food, but to be honest, it's one of the most nutrient-dense foods in the world just because of, yes, it's high in protein, has some healthy fats in there, but the thing is, when you take the liver from like a cow, that's where a lot of those nutrients are getting left over. So you're getting tons of this, vitamin A and all these different vitamins and minerals in there that's why I put that at number 1, because you can pretty much live off of liver. It has everything you need in there. So that's my top 10 list, and these are probably the healthiest foods you're going to be able to find out there.